experience you had was playing retail. You come into classic and you're like, wow, this is quite different. I actually kind of miss some of the more ease of life features, but on the other hand, it's really fun. To admit that much. Yeah, it's a very good word. It's also what I like to use for that very much. Relaxing. You're not feeling nearly as rushed or as otherwisely engaged, so you really just take it slow. As long as you take it slow, you're actually not that bothered by the very slow amount of leveling you do. Good times. Times indeed. Very good times. I mean, even a dungeon like this, you know, this takes unbelievably long compared to what I remember. Yeah, kinda. Honestly, once you have like, you're trying I don't know, your 5th or 6th character to level them up and you're kind of sitting there like, yeah, this isn't fun any longer. And then Blizzard tries to actually do something about that with the scaling of the zones, for example, so that you can really just level in your favorite zones and stuff like that, but it doesn't really help. Just a general chore. This on the other side, this doesn't bother me, honestly. You know, in the last character I leveled in retail, to be fair, that was in Battle for Azeroth. During the leveling process, I died like maybe one time because I was AFK, basically. And just to get to level 23, I've died like 10, 12 times, 15 times, I want to say. At the very least. And I'm not bothered by it, honestly. It abuses me, honestly, quite a bit. Like, yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be somewhat responsible for your own stupidity. If you make a stupid mistake, you die. And you have to run. And if the mobs respawn by then, well, it's your own bloody fucking fault, isn't it? Shouldn't have died in the first place. Would have saved yourself the trouble. But yeah, didn't. And still, I am amused. Also, we started the boss battle, didn't we? That wasn't a wise choice. Normally you don't do this at the same time. You try to make this a bit shorter. But I mean, to be fair, we are pretty well leveled for this dungeon, I'd say, so...
I can't carry anymore.
Let's see, that's leather. I don't give a shit about leather. What I do give a shit about is that item, though. Don't really want to get rid of that. More money? Okay. We have all the fucking stones. Last bush left. Last bush left indeed, I would say. I mean, I'm coming. And, well, somebody bull jumping. I mean, you know, there's some aspects in this that really remind me of the past, like, you know, the rogue just randomly deciding to fuck off in his own direction, going like, map, then dying somewhere, and you're going like, well, rest please. But else is like, run please. That's stuff from the past I really... It amuses me. It is a nuisance in the end for a larger group, but... generally speaking...
I need a target.
This would annoy me a lot more if this were retail, because, you know, retail is kind of like, really? I mean, who doesn't, you know, have experience that session? You fucking group find a thing, you dungeon find a thing, you go in, you find yourself a fucking dungeon. I just want to do a quick few runs, you know, getting some shit done. And you have that one asshole who just doesn't play along, and it's like, what? Waste of time. Nah. I stopped with Battle for Azeroth. That was the last expansion I looked into, and at that point I stopped. I could, technically speaking, since right now, technically speaking, I have a new account with stuff on it. I could play retail if I wanted to. Nah. Honestly, man, I'm not feeling it. If I had a feeling that I wanted to return, I would have probably actually went through the trouble of reactivating my old account and getting that one set up to play again. You know, I can't be asked.
I can't carry it.
I don't really I'm not feeding it, honestly.
Inventory is full.
This one I can dig. The Wrath of the Lich King expansion, I can get behind that idea. And if they actually then, you know, bother giving us good old-fashioned Cataclysm in a year or so time, maybe I'd be willing to play that one too. Although, you know, I always felt like after Cataclysm things kinda... Oh well, with Cataclysm starting, things changed. And I didn't like all of the changes, honestly. The whole revamping of the old world, kinda cute, but... some I liked more, some I liked less, let's say. Yeah, but Wrath of the Lich King is indeed still very much fun. One of the, honestly, better expansion, one of the last of the better ones, honestly. Cataclysm is it's
I can't carry
maybe a matter of taste a bit too. I'll admit that much. But I think most people will agree that Wrath of the Lich King was fun. Yeah, if you remember jousting. Jousting. I'm actually... I did it enough that I was getting annoyed by it, to be fair, but I'm kind of looking forward to doing it again. Just, you know, for fun. I mean, there will be some things I think will be missing, like, you know, Blizzard's experimentation with class balance during Wrath of the Lich King. They're probably not gonna go through that again. Playing a Rook, Hunter, and Rook. Okay, yeah, that's DK, yeah. DKs were really set up to be a broken class to begin with, and there was a small window of opportunity where they were even more broken. I remember that. Because, you know, as a little Colossi that I usually played, Death Knights were a nightmare with their little grabby hands, grabbing you and doing horrible things to you. They quite literally grabbed you into the dark corner and raped you, most profoundly. Ah, yeah. I've seen some PvP nonsense going on with fucking level, not even max level, fucking Death Knight, killing max level everything that came their way. I was like, okay. That ain't supposed to happen that easily. I mean, sure, you know. Skill also plays a role, but that was just broken. Sadly, I don't think we'll ever see Blizzard go through that again. That would be amazing. Like, yes, look at the patch notes, we changed things like we did in the past. Are you happy now? Every bloody Death Knight in fucking room goes like, yes, very. Everybody else, not so much. That would be fun though. I mean, now it would be fun. Back then, I cursed loudly and often about that shit. Oh yeah, you know. Solo dungeons. I guess some places really are a bit more prone to being with broken ass classes. I mean, to be fair, Death Knight at least was always meant to be a hero class, so, you know, a bit of OP-ness maybe. Maybe actually belongs to the class. I'll give it a bit. I mean, I did play one for a bit, find it kind of enjoyable. And I came back to my little Warlock because, well, Warlock is basically my all. My most beloved class. Old times. Fine. You come down here if you want to. I don't want to.
I can't carry anymore.
I'm pretty sure we have been here already. I'm relatively sure at this point that we're kinda lost. I only have a very general idea where the fuck we're going. Everybody's just following along and nobody actually dares to ask, like, are we sure we're on the right way? Hey, I found a new rope. Now I'm not looking like a homeless person any longer. Now I look like a homeless person who has some little silly things on his shoulders. Because, you know, why not? Suicide. Honestly though, I'm not gonna even try to lead this group anywhere because I have not enough memory of this fucking place to give you any sort of idea where the fuck we're supposed to be going. Quite literally not. Okay, this looks like the right way, because if we go around now we come to this last boss room basically. Jesus Christ, I need to make myself some bigger fucking things. Bags. Yeah, that's the word. Very difficult word right now, which is why I completely forgot it. And once again my imp has decided to just be dead. I mean, he only is a little imp, you know. Bit of a moody little motherfucker, maybe. Tool of the Warlock. Puts on dots, starts using wands, never does anything else, just sits there. Relaxedly. Very much so. I mean, a pretty unimaginable situation when I think about it. When I last played fucking normal retail WoW, from my point of view, there was really no need to use weapons. Like, you know, distance weapons like a wand as a casting class, because you would always have enough mana. Is it 10? No, fuck, it's 14, isn't it? I misread that completely. Not to get any add-ons. Honestly, I played my first quote-unquote episode without any add-ons to get a feeling for it, and then I got two. One is the little questy thingy, just that because I don't remember all the quests and where they are in Classic. And that sounds like a porn. One troll, 4 undeads. And
Peace, friend.
the other one I have is the better vendor prices, which basically just gives me, you know, this nice little pricey, because in original WoW there is no pricing, so I actually want to throw away an item because I don't have the space in my inventory. Then, hell, good luck figuring out which costs what. I mean, sure you can Google it, but stuff like that basically. If I wanted to do some more serious dungeoneering, I'd probably get at least a damage meter or a threat meter or something. But honestly, I don't really feel the need. I'm not really taking this serious. I'm not gonna try hard. Get fucking all. Which is why I don't need to have a damage meter to tell me, like, you know, who's kicking the ring. But yeah. Probably these two add-ons, I would say, just barely enough comfort to make it a bit more easier to switch over. Bap, 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 bap. Apart from that, I'm not gonna use many, honestly. There was one and I remember that I kinda liked, that was basically adding combat music, so whenever you were in battle, the music would change to a combat track. That was kinda neat. Haven't found it again, so I'm gonna use that probably. But hey, not the worst. The music in WoW is actually honestly not bad. I mean, as I said, you know, 100 times or so. The music in the undead areas, that's probably one of the few musical pieces that I'll probably skip out, silence, and play my own music for, because It's just sour. It makes you... It's full of melancholy and... not my preferred style, let's just say. But you know, like in the Barons of stuff like that. That's pretty good music. There's music I can get behind. Also, I need to change to the next pipe. So that the other one can cool down overnight. I remember this quest so much. I remember this quest so much. But well, honestly, considering how long it takes to get this done apparently, I don't think we'll be able to do another run like this. I think after this we're going to turn in our crests. That's probably gonna be it for the day, mostly because I've been doing this for like around about 4 hours, and while I would really like to do it a bit longer, life is a bitch. That's really my only answer that I can give at the moment. Really, I need to get up relatively early tomorrow because I have a long day rehearsal at my new workplace. Like, yes, work for free, please. Can you do it 2 more times? Okay. Probably can get behind that. If I must. Haven't have been purified. Target is tapped. No! Don't tap my target. That's disgusting. If I don't do some music. Well, until today, I had my own store together with a partner. And things were pretty damn swell. Apart from the fact that lately we, you know, ever since Corona hit, has it paid off. And with today, I'm, well, technically speaking, out of a job. Which means I now have applied to become a trainee at another company to get some more qualifications. So that I don't have to work the fucking, you know, sales for the rest of my fucking life. Which is also the reason why I started this, basically as a way to distract myself from the fact that this was the last time I was in my own store today. Has worked surprisingly well, actually. New chapters indeed, if they actually allow it. I mean, I passed, we had a bit of a video call, you know, talked a bit about this, that, and how things work, and they were like, okay, can you do some, can you come over, do some rehearsal? And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. How much? Yeah, normally we'd say like a week or so, but it's a bit short to the end of the month, and of course you don't want any, you know, unnecessary breaks now, would you? I was like, yeah, sure, it would be nice, let's say 3 days. I was like, okay. A bit problematic to do this while also finishing off my own business, mind you, but that's the price I'll pay. So if that goes well, starting from, well, next month I have a new job, then it will probably take me a while to get used to it, to be fair. But that should make one big WoW Classic server. Would be nice. Yeah, that would be nice. Honestly, just looking at the servers, it pains me. It's like, I don't even know, 6, 8 servers and they're all low pop. Just bloody well combine them into one, and so we have at least one full pop server. I mean, maybe not full, because if that means I have to wait in the fucking queue again, I'm going to maybe scream a bit. Like, this is too much Classic even for my taste. But yeah, combining them together so we actually have a few servers with at least a decent population. Yeah, I would definitely wanna get that. I'm pretty sure actually I've heard at least that Blizzard had already shut down some servers. Combined some servers with some such nonsense. I was kinda actually hoping to see at least one nice and full server. Yeah. But alas. Step all over the boy. Picks up at this. Why does my face smell like undead feet? Everybody around was like, I don't know, man. Strange feeling, Dad. Strange feeling. Must be something wrong. With your mind.
I can't cast that yet.
You can cast that yet. Stop fucking complaining. Cast like your life depends on it. Not really dependent on it, but you know. How long did it take you to find it? Actually, I wasn't even looking for one. I was going through Stone Teller Mountain when some of the guys just talked to me, and from there on, we had one warrior that jumped off relatively quickly. Around about maybe 20 minutes tops. I was doing that one cavern in Stone Teller Mountain full of kobolds and complaining about that. By the time I was done with that and died 2 times, the group was basically assembled and I was late. But yeah, honestly, I was surprised that it worked that well, because let's be honest, yeah, I was expecting a lot longer waiting time, but it sure only takes one person that really wants to do something. But immune? I'm immune to that. That is disgusting. That is basically 66% of my damage. That's you're immune to, you little.
That spell isn't ready yet.
A good thing I have some fire spells, because otherwise I'd be sitting here like, oh shit. When power it is.
I am awake at last.
Stamina, agility, stamina, not so much. Let's greet that shit. I think the priesty boy deserves it. He was the one
Can't carry any more.
originally trying to get this group together, so I kinda don't want to be, you know, an asshole and take that away from him.
Inventory is full.
Okay, apparently our little, you know, priesty boy here who was trying to get a group together has tried so for 4 fucking days. Ouch. When does Mage get Blizzard? Level 10? Was it level 10?